Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Path to Success Show with your host, Jacob Jonuzi. And first of all, I wanted to also apologize for missing last week's episode. I was in the middle of doing something, and if you guys haven't noticed yet, I am in a new setting, and I did move. Yes, I moved out of where I was previously living, and now I'm living in a new apartment with my girlfriend. So definitely stoked for that. Big plans ahead, making a lot more content, doing a lot more gaming as well, and just doing what I always wanted to do. And, getting into that and kind of segueing to this of getting into a new apartment, that requires change. And that's really what I want to talk about today. So, when it comes to change, you're going to feel uncomfortable. And that's exactly how I felt. That's exactly how everybody feels when something happens. The human body, the human brain, the human in general kind of just goes through things, becomes comfortable with a lot of things in their life, becomes very comfortable with repetitive things that you do, which is why if you notice, if you're trying to study for something, if you're trying to do something, you always do note cards, you always do some type of flashcards that make you memorize things because the body likes comfortability. The body likes doing things that you're used to doing. When you do different things that I've been saying in my past episodes that make you grow, your body doesn't like that. Your body tries to fight that. You get a real anxious feeling inside you. And it's completely normal. Everybody gets that. But one thing that I was thinking about the other day was it's temporary. It feels uncomfortable at first. If you want to go back to what you were doing before to feel comfortable, but you know that's not what you're supposed to do because you know that the real thing that you're supposed to do is to keep moving forward and to keep growing in the process of that. Take that uncomfortable feeling and make it comfortable. You want to be uncomfortable with being comfortable. And it's really, and I just chopped that up. It's supposed to be, you want to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And realistically, that's the point. Keep moving forward. There's so many people that would be like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and they change something within their life. They do it for 1 to 2 days, 3 to 4 days, and then they go back to living like they were before because the body wants to go back to living normally. It wants to be comfortable. One of the things that I posted on my TikTok was I wanted to start waking up earlier, and before I moved, I was not doing that. I was still waking up at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30 in the morning, and I was waking up very late. And ever since I moved, honestly, I fought through the uncomfortableness and everything's better. I wake up 8 o'clock in the morning every day so far, if not earlier, and everything's been much better for my health. And I definitely feel more focused when I'm listening to my audiobooks, when I'm listening to any educational video that I'm looking at, any research that I'm doing. Every time when I'm reading, I've been reading the same book for the last 2, 3 months, and usually I don't do that. Usually I read a book a lot faster. Granted, the book I was reading wasn't that interesting to me. It didn't really pertain to what I wanted to do in life, but it still took me very long because I was not getting motivated. I was not getting enough sleep. My body just wasn't wanting to go and read the book. And I've been in this apartment for the last couple of days, and I read the last 80 to 100 pages, got it out of the way, fought through it, and now I'm ready to read my next book. And that's one of my goals for this year was to read 24 books in a year. I believe I'm at 19, about to be at 20. So I have the next 2 months to finish that off, and I think I will. So that's really what I want to talk about today. It was a quick little update, also with dealing with change and how it's just temporary and you just have to fight through it. So thank you guys for watching. See you next week. See ya.